Hey there, fellow dog lovers. If you've ever owned a Maltese, you know that these fluffy little bundles of joy are as charming as they are picky about their food. But why are Maltese dogs so particular about their meals? And what can you do to make dinner time less of a drama and more of a delight? Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the adorable, yet often exasperating world of Maltese dogs and their eating habits. First things first, let's get one thing straight. Maltese dogs have a flair for the dramatic. These pint-sized pooches can turn their nose up at a bowl of kibble faster than you can say, bon appetit. Why? Well, it all boils down to their sophisticated palates. Imagine them as the canine equivalent of a food critic, but with way more fluff. They're like the Gordon Ramsay of the dog world, sniffing disdainfully at anything that doesn't meet their high standards. So, what can we do to make our furry friends more enthusiastic about their meals? Here's where things get interesting. The key is to find the right food that not only meets their nutritional needs, but also tickles their taste buds. And trust me, once you find that magic morsel, meal times will go from a battle of wills to a joy for both you and your dog. Number 1, go gourmet with wet food. Maltese dogs often prefer wet food over dry kibble because it's more flavorful and has a more appealing texture. Small brands from local producers are often the best options. Try consulting at your pet shop or vet for advice about good local and organic food brands. They always come in a variety of flavors, so you can mix things up and keep your dog guessing in a good way. Number 2, homemade delights. If you're up for a little culinary adventure, why not try making your own dog food? A mix of lean meats, vegetables, and rice can be a hit. Just be sure to avoid ingredients that are harmful to dogs, like onions and garlic. Think of it as meal prepping for your furry sous chef. 3, freeze-dried goodness. Freeze-dried raw food is another fantastic option. It's packed with nutrients and has a texture that many dogs find irresistible. Once again, try going for local-made food brands. These usually offer high-quality ingredients that might just win over your picky eater. If Maltese dogs are so picky, are they really trainable and obedient when using food? Well, the answer is a resounding yes. These little guys are smart, like really smart. They quickly figure out that good behavior equals yummy rewards. This makes them incredibly trainable, especially when you use food as a motivator. It's like they have their own internal snack-driven GPS guiding them towards good manners. So, how can you leverage this for training? Here are a few tips. 1, treats for tricks. Use small, tasty treats to reward your Maltese for following commands. Foods like tiny bits of cooked chicken, cheese, or commercially available training treats work wonders. Just remember to keep the portions small to avoid overfeeding. 2, positive reinforcement. Always pair treats with verbal praise and affection. This combination reinforces good behavior and helps your dog understand that they're doing something right. It's a win-win. Your dog gets a treat and you get a well-behaved pup. 3, consistency is key. Be consistent with your training and rewards. Maltese dogs thrive on routine and knowing what to expect. Set clear rules and stick to them, and your dog will soon become a model citizen, at least when there's food involved. In the end, owning a Maltese means embracing their quirks, including their finicky eating habits. With a little patience, creativity, and the right culinary choices, you can turn mealtimes into a joyous occasion rather than a daily drama. And remember, whether they're turning their nose up at kibble or performing tricks for treats, these little fluff balls are always worth the extra effort. So, here's to happier, healthier, and more harmonious mealtimes with your Maltese. Bon appetit, little furball. Until next time, keep those tails wagging and those treats coming.